Hello guys, so I have a new video for you guys. Um, Something happened, well not happened. So it's called visual snow. It's a very rare condition. I had no idea about it. I have had it all my life. Um, Now I'm going to tell you how I figured it out. So last year I was at work and my friends and I were all sitting together, and I have a couple friends who are colorblind. They're talking about vision. Our topic was on vision. I don't know why. And we're sitting down and they're just talking about vision. Why? I really don't know why we're talking about vision. And I said, oh yeah, and then you see dots everywhere. And they looked at me like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, the dots. You see dots in your vision. Like 1,000,000,000,000 dots. And they all looked at me like, no, I don't see that. And I'm like, and I thought they were joking with me because I have friends, they joke with me, my coworkers joke with me, and I thought they were joking, and then they were finding out they weren't joking, and I'm like, what do you mean you don't see that, And I remember when I got home, I told my mother about it, and I said, you don't see the dots? And then I'm like, okay, what if you look in a real dark room and you see a whole bunch of dots? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I decided to see a certain eye doctor just to make sure, and I'm like, what is this? Why don't people see this? And I go to this eye doctor. It's not like an eye doctor where you get glasses. It's like a special eye doctor. And he didn't tell me what it was called or anything like that. He says I had rare cataracts. He told me that. And he saw like some spots on my lenses and stuff like that. And he's like, did these dots move? And I'm like, yeah. They're like I guess they move. I'm like looking at the wall and I'm like, as I'm talking, because it's like they have that. I mean, I read about it's like flicker. I don't know if I guess you can call it flicker or something, whatever. Yeah, but no, he didn't tell me what it was named or anything. He didn't tell me what it was called because he asked me if it bothers me. I'm like, no, it doesn't bother me at all. I've lived with this my whole life. Now I had a stroke in utero, and it left out my brain's damage. And they said visual snow is the bottom left of your brain, and I think I have it because I had a stroke in utero. So that's why I believe I have it. But this doctor didn't tell me the name. He said, "Oh, if you're good, you're fine." I just wanted the name of it, but he didn't know the name of it. And then a couple of days ago, I think it was like last week or something. It was like last week. I know my vision's worse in the dark. It's not bad. I can still drive and stuff like that. It's not, but I have bad night vision. And I looked it up, dots in the night or whatever, and this thing called visual snow came up, and I clicked on it, and they talked about what you see, and I'm like, and then I saw pictures. I'm like, that's what I see. And today, when I saw that, I was reading about it, and they said most doctors don't know what it is because it's very rare. And I'm like, really? So I'm wondering if that eye doctor, I'm wondering if he didn't know what it was called. So, but I was reading it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I have an idea of what other people see, but I just have dots. I mean, I can still see. It's just like clear dots. And I actually found a video today, and they showed this person having a TV on their head. I'm like, oh, they're making it worse than it seems. And then they made her point of view, and then I'm like, no, that's what I see. And it's like, oh no, that's exactly what I see. But it was interesting. It's like I thought it was gonna be worse than what they like. Cause there's people they have it worse than I do. Cause I saw pictures. I'm like, no, I don't do that. Mine's not that bad. But this video that I saw, I will link it down below. That's exactly how I see. And it's just weird. It's like, I mean, I have had this all my life, and I thought it was normal. You know, it doesn't bother me. And I remember posting it on one of my social medias, and a friend of mine, my friend Trevor, he messaged me. He told me he has visual snow too, but he got it 2 years ago, and he says he gets anxiety from it. And I mean, I can understand if you weren't born with this and you're seeing this. I mean, I can understand getting anxiety from it, but it doesn't bother me one bit. Now, if there was a medication where I could change it, I probably wouldn't, because this is who I am. But let's say if they wanted me to take I don't know, like if it would help someone else out or something, like my friend Trevor, if I would, I don't know. This, I mean, again, this does not bother me. How I see, I believe this is like normal. This is normal for me to see. But yeah, I truly believe I have this because I had a stroke in utero. So if you don't know what that means I had a stroke when I was still in my mother's stomach. So that's what the stroke in utero is. So, yeah, so, hey, I'm just like, I'm just shocked that this isn't normal. You know, I was just like, oh, so I've had this all my life, had no idea. You know, you could pass an eye exam, you could pass this, you can, it's just seen a little different. And then some people are like, wow, you see that bad? And I'm like, it's not bad. It's like I just see little dots in front, like little clear dots, and yeah, people think it's just like really bad. I'm like, no, this is normal to me. So, I keep looking up because I'm like looking and I'm like, what else can I talk about? But when it's like dark, it's a lot worse. Try to like my night vision. If I go outside, like I don't know, explain it. I was reading it online saying that people with the visual snow, it seems darker to them when they're at night than normal people, like normal seeing and stuff. So I was like, okay. I drive fine. I'm good. You know, it's normal to me. So I just thought it was interesting. And I don't think any of my doctors, know what it is, like visual snow. It's that rare. So I thought, that's interesting. Like, I would love this. I mean, eventually when I see my doctor, I'm going to tell, my doctor what I have. Like, there's other doctors I'm going to see, and I'm going to tell them because, I just think it's interesting. But, I mean, would I change who I am with the vision? No. It doesn't bother, again, it does not bother me. And I'm finding out more and more people have visual snow, but I'm finding out more people weren't born with it. So, but I'm going to show you this video. I mean, hey, you guys might even have visual snow and don't even know it. Because then you're like, what do you mean dots? Of course he sees dots. It's like, yeah. But I just thought it was something to talk about. I'm watching more videos about visual snow just because I'm curious about it. And I have friends like, oh, great, something else wrong with you. I'm like, no. It's like, but I just thought it was interesting. I'm just reading about it. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm good, and my health issues. They're mostly like swollen. Like I've been having health issues. I have swollen knees and swollen ankles now. Before it was a lot worse. So I don't know. They still haven't diagnosed me with that, but my health is good. It's better than what it was before. I just this visual snow. It's I don't know. It's, I mean, having something your whole life and then finding out that it's not normal. It's just like, really, you know. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, bye guys. Have a nice day or night.